Hey everybody, welcome back to Layman Loans. In this video, we're going to see what is a lock-in period in a loan. So fundamentally, what's a lock-in period? A lock-in period is something wherein you cannot close the loan within that period. So if you're getting a personal loan and there's a lock-in period of 1 year, so that means today you've got this loan. For next 1 year, you will not be able to close this loan. So even if you want to, even if you have the funds to close the loan, you've got a 3 lakh personal loan and you want to close it after 3 or 4 months, the banks will outrightly deny that you cannot close the loan until the lock-in period is active. So only after 1 year you will be able to close the loan. And the banks are pretty smart. They have different set of lock-in periods for each of their products. If it's going to be a loan against property, they can make it for even 6 months or 1 year. Home loan, it can be 6 months. A personal loan, it can be as high as even 2 years. So there is a specific period of time wherein you will not be able to close the loan or even transfer the loan to another bank as well. So what is our recommendation from Layman Loans? Most important thing, try to get a loan with no lock-in period. If you can do that, that's absolutely great. See, the freedom what you get when you have no lock-in period is absolutely stunning. You will be able to close the loan whenever you want if you have the money, and you can always transfer the loan to another bank which is giving you at a much lower rate of interest with a higher amount. So you have the ability to switch your loan and increase your fund value, the amount what you're getting from the bank, and you can also reduce the overall EMI burden and reduce the rate of interest as well if you do not have a lock-in period. If you are getting a loan with, say, assume 2 years lock-in period, then what happens? 2 years you are stuck up there and you cannot actually close the loan at all, and you cannot transfer the loan also. So it is definitely not recommended to go for loans with a high lock-in period. A lock-in period can be like 3 or maximum 6 months, but if you are taking a loan with more than 6 months lock-in period, always think twice, and our recommendation is not to go for it. If it's going to be a secured loan, like a loan against property or a home loan, you can go for a lock-in period of maximum 1 year. But ideally, any unsecured loan should be without a lock-in period. But many banks will insist a lock-in period for an unsecured loan. Assume they are going to give you a personal loan or say loan against a securities or something which is very volatile and high risk. Definitely they'll be having a lock-in period as well. But you can definitely renegotiate this term with the bank. So these are things which the bank managers have authority in, and they have the ability to change the overall offer letter which they are giving from the bank, and you have all the rights to ask the bank to totally waive off the lock-in period. So assume you're taking a home loan at the rate of say 12% or so, and right now the repo rates after say 2 years or so has reduced to 7.5%. The overall rate of interest for home loans has become 7.5%. Now you go to the banker and say you got the home loan at the rate of 12%. Now it's been like 1.5 years time, and now the rate of interest has subsequently reduced. Please give me at 7.5%. The banker might outrightly say, like, you have taken at a much earlier period and this is not the time we can change any rate of interest. So you need to wait for another 1 or 2 years for us to give this revision to you, and we cannot give you such a huge reduction as well. Maybe we can reduce a 0.5% or a 1% only, but more than that we can't do. They can certainly give this excuse to you. In that case, if you have been paying the EMIs properly, you can definitely approach another bank and ask the entire loan to be shifted to their bank. If you are stuck up with a lock-in period, then no banks will be able to help you, because for that period of lock-in period, you will not be able to transfer the loan to any other bank as well. But always remember, it is not a great idea or a sensible idea to keep shifting loans from one bank to another, because for every loan, there is a processing fee involved, and there are their own terms and insurances and lock-in periods available. So once you get set with the bank and your EMIs are starting, it is always highly recommended to close the loan then and there itself within that bank. And if you are, unless and until having a great lucrative offer which is going to save you several lakhs in the long term, you need not actually keep switching your loans. But your ability to switch loans is your right. Don't just give it off. So if you have a lock-in period associated with a loan, then literally you do not have the right to close the loan or shift the loan. So never give that off. And if the banks think that you're a big risk and definitely they have to put a lock-in period, please do try to negotiate with them for a very, very minimal lock-in period on your loans. I hope this video is useful to you all. And if you're looking forward to get secured loans through any banks or NBFCs, our team is always there to help you. There's a link given in the description as well as the comments section. You can please fill it up with your details in the form given, and we'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Looking forward to connect with you all in the next one.